I guess I'll take a second Dark Inquiry. Guess I'll take a Sun-Crested Petrodon. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys look at this for half a second as I spoon some food into my mouth. Back in a sec. Seems like we're getting a lot of removal. It's kind of expensive removal, though. I don't think it's an instant. It's a sorcery 4 mana cost removal. I don't love that. We have 3 of them now. But just removal seems so valuable. It seems really hard to throw that away. I like a 2/4, but I don't think we're doing green here. I think we're going to do some stuff to get green in there. I think it's Dust Charger here. It's a 3rd amulet there. It's a flyer over here. And this is disable. I think I Dust Charger, but I'm not sure I actually play that. Night is better, you might get dinos. Are we building a tricolor deck? Aren't we pretty solidly red right now? I guess we're not. We only have 2 red cards, but they're pretty good. I don't even love knights with dinos. I mean, we have white too. We could go black-white and throw in green with Journey to Eternity. We can still do that. Like Luminous Bonds, potentially. I feel like white has been given to us a lot. I have 2 fixing Atomic Aegis. 2 of my deck is already fixing. You think 3rd amulet? I really don't know here. I don't have a strong sense of what to pick here. We're 100% playing black. That's all I know. And we're 100% playing Journey to Eternity. I don't think I can afford to pick blue. Is it too late? We're only barely into pack 2. And we already have 1 white card that's playable. We've already been given Sun-Crested Petrodon. I don't really want to play green anyways. Take a 3rd amulet and do 3 colors. Well, what's the 3rd color we're doing if we do that? You think green as a color? I was just going to play green as a Journey to Eternity only. I mean, I really like the Luminous Bonds is what I like out of this. Okay, got a little bit of food inside me. Doesn't seem to be helping me think about what I want to do for this. Oh, you're thinking red as well, huh? So I want to play Journey to Eternity. I think this is a game-winning card. I want that in the deck. So I guess that's black, red, green. So I guess we're not going white, so I guess we don't play that. So I guess we pick up Dust Charger. All right. Decision made. I regret it already. Ooh, another black-green card. It's quite nice. I like Pirate's Pillage, but it might come around. I like Gilt Grove Stalker. But I think I pick up a 3 for 3/3 that does shit I care about. Really? I think a 3 mana 3/3 that does shit I care about is pretty good. Got another Dinosaur Hunter available, another Charger. I don't want another Charger. Got a Relic. I've got this shitty dinosaur over here. I think I would pick the Dinosaur Hunter here. I already have 2 Chargers. Got a Red Raptor. Another Barrier. Or another Relic, rather. Gleaming Barrier. We can play Aggressive Urge. It's not terrible. It has Cycle on it. I don't know that any of these make a deck, though. Mid-range creature. I don't want to have to rely on 2 reds. I kind of like the Urge, too, but I don't expect it will make it into the deck at all. I don't like the 2 red costs on the Raptors. That's driving me off that. We know we want green, and we know we're going to have a lot of black mana in there to consistently impale. So I feel like the shitty dino, it runs into the fact I'll never be able to play it. Oh, it's interesting. So I think I'm going to pick that up. I don't think it's going to get played. All right. Revenant for some flying. It's a buff card. Second Buccaneers Bravado. That seems okay. Got 3 pirates now. I don't like any of these. Three-one flyer. I'm okay with that. I don't really want a second one of these. If I'm gonna play Aggressive Urge, then I don't really want another Buccaneers Bravado. But I have 3 fucking early game pirates that has some synergy with this. Double Strike's really good. There's that shitty Raptor again. I feel like I just passed this Raptor like 2 seconds ago. Do we want a 2/2 pirate for 3? I don't want any of these cards. I'd like a mulligan of my draft rather. It's kind of a 3/3. It's only a 3/3 if I got an attack off. I was looking at Recover, Sui was the other one I was looking at. I don't know what I would recover in this deck. I already have 2 ways to get things out of my graveyard, so maybe this is not the deck for it. I already have 2 ways to get things out of my graveyard, chat. I like the draw is all. But 3 mana do nothing. Draw a card is, you know, there's an argument to say just don't put that in your deck and you've done the same thing. I think I'm taking the pirate. How much green are we putting in? I would play this if I have enough green mana to play it on curve. I think 4-2 is okay. I think it's certainly better than this fucking late game 4-4. I'm not thrilled about any of these picks again. I don't want the monitor, so it's definitely between these two. Weren't we playing red at one point? Am I enjoying the game? I am enjoying the game. I like the draft. I don't like the constructed ladder at all. Alright, red, white dinosaur I don't want. Conquistador came all the way around, surprising. Hardy Veteran I think is... Oh, Plummet's okay too. We will struggle with flying creatures.
Quitters never win.
Welcome back, Billy. 39-month resub. Thank you very much. I like this guy, but not that much, I guess. Plummet over Hardy Veteran, though. Plummet always value, really. All right, sure. Recover, Jade Bearer, Knight of the Stampede, Relic. I'd take a Knight of the Stampede. I'm okay with that. A 2/4 is an all right creature. Of these, 4 for 3/3 or Gruesome Fate, I'd take 4 for 3/3. Dark Inquiries on color. Shatter. The world's worst card. Okay. Let's see what we get here. I don't know what most of these cards do. What is a Deathless Ancient? 6/4, 4/4 flying. Well, a 4/4 flyer sounds really nice. Repeating Barrage is a thing too. I've never seen either of those cards. I like that a lot, actually. Another pirate who forces an opponent's discard on tempo, which is nice. Unfriendly Fire is quite good. Although expensive. Alright, I see the ones that stick out to me in this without knowing a whole lot. The Deathless Ancient seems good, but maybe a little slow. The Repeating Barrage, the Unfriendly Fire, and the Deathless Dead-Eye Tormentor all seem decent to me. Really, you think Deathless Ancient is a win? A win condition? 4/4 flyer, I guess. Don't think I'll ever have mana to use Barrage. It is very expensive. Kind of combos well with the flyer, but doesn't seem to combo real well. I mean, I can do it late game. I mean, it still has early game value, right? Which is it does 3 damage to a target. And then the late game value is it comes back when I attack. I'm not worried about the tap 3 untap vampires to return him. That doesn't bother me. I like the 4/4 flyer for 6. And this guy just seems pretty damn good. Although I don't love raid as a feature. Like we don't have great cards that trade early, right? We don't have, if we had that 2/4 green guy that we didn't pick twice, then we could play raids a little bit more consistent maybe. I like the double black is on color. I like this is on color. I don't like the double red being off color. I think it's probably between these two for me. I like having a win condition, but I feel like we have win conditions. That guy anyways, maybe not that guy. Three mana 2/2 doesn't help me survive. Also, doesn't... All right, see. I'll take your advice. See how it goes. All right, sword point diplomacy. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. For each of those cards, put that card into your hand unless an opponent pays 3 life and exile the rest. That seems really good to me. That's like a 3 mana draw 3. I mean, the opponent can control that to some degree, but still, in a tempo game, that seems fair. That's a ridiculous card in some level, but I don't think it really fits with what we're doing. Queen's Agent. Very expensive, but a 4/4 lifelink. I guess 3/3 lifelink's a lot worse.
Quitters never win.
Unknown Shores for mana fixing is a thing, too. It slows it down. You think Spine back here, Sui? It seems so... I mean, 7 mana? I have... like, nothing for that. Thundering's a good win condition. And Sword Point Diplomacy is only mediocre. Huh. Welcome back. Well, hello there. Thanks for the resub, man. Also, thank you for your work with the volunteering on the channel, man. It's appreciated. Do we need another huge fucking bomb in here? I mean, this is 7 mana. We do have 1 Knight of the Stampede, so maybe some of the time it's 5 mana, but still, that's really, really heavy. You guys want me to take Thundering Spine back? God, that feels bad to me. Fine. All right. All right. What else do we have? I think I would take Crushing Canopy here. I could be talked into Tishana's Wayfinder, Crushing Canopy, both sound okay to me. Anointed Deacon is great in a vampire deck, but we have 1 vampire, so I don't think that's very valuable for us. I think this guy's too expensive. I don't give any value to Menace in this deck, so I think this guy is very expensive as well, and I don't think 3/3 lifelink is worth very much, although I think a 4/4 lifelink is pretty good, but it's not guaranteed with Explore. I like a combat trick, but I don't think this is one of the very good combat tricks. So I think when I look at this, I look at between these two. This is a 3-drop that sometimes is a 3/3. Shauna's great. All right. I'm fine with that. We get an enormous Brontodon. What does it do? Each creature you control assigned combat damage equal to its toughness rather than power. Okay, that's confusing, but I don't know that's not that great. I don't know what that card does. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Mark of the Vampire. I really like Mark of the Vampire. Hijacks, whatever. Suncrown, Wrapped, Hunters, whatever. I would take Mark of the Vampire here and be pretty happy about it. Alright. Doesn't look like chat disagrees. I don't think very much of Seeker's Squire. I mean, it's okay, I guess. 2 for a 1/1/2 that sometimes is a 2/3. I don't want this guy. I actually have 2 pirate cards. March of the Drowned actually isn't terrible value for us on a 1 mana. How many pirates do we have? 2, 3, 4. Squire or Dino? I think I would Squire here, given a choice. I don't think this Dino is very good. Okay. Yeah, I forgot Explorer that lets you draw lands too. I forgot about that. When you don't get +1/+1, you draw the lands. That's a good point. All right. Arcane adaptation rather. Don't think that's going to be very helpful here. Vanquish the Weak seems really good for what we're doing here. It's it's a cheap instant removal. Early game removal too. It seems good to me. I'd take that. Does anything else? This registers as something that isn't terrible. I would be between those two. I think I would take the disable too. Or the removal rather. I'm going to Vanquish. Alright. Grim Captain's Call. What does it do? Return a pirate card from your graveyard to your hand, then do the same for Vampire, Dinosaur, or Merfolk. That's hilarious. That would be so much. That's a lot of value. Like if our deck were, I don't know if I'd do that. I like the 2/3 blocker for 2. I don't have any. Well, I do have artifacts, but I'm never going to keep the artifact around. So it's unlikely he'll ever be able to attack, but he's a decent blocker. I don't think very much of Swashbuckling. I don't know how that's all the way out to now, but sure. I don't know what this card is. Bishop of the Bloodstain. 5 for a 3/3. When he enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 1 life for each vampire you control. That's going to lose me a game at some point, but I wouldn't play that. 5 for a 3/3 does not seem good enough. I would take between these two. And I feel like I already have a lot of value in the deck, so I don't know that pulling in a couple 2/2s or 1/1. I mean, this would pull... Vampire is our flying vampire, or we have 2 flyers that would pull with this. That's Grim Captain's Call. We have a dinosaur, but we're probably getting rid of it. We have 2 dinosaurs. This actually pulls back... This pulls back both of our bombs, our flying bomb and our dinosaur bomb. And we have 3 early game pirates. I don't fucking know here. How are we on 2 drop? How do I thought there was... I was watching Nox after he hosted me. I went back and watched a little bit of his drafting. How does he see the breakdown of his cards? Isn't there some way to do that? Like he has something that like showed like the percentages of like creatures in his deck and stuff. Merfolk, not pirate. It does both. Return a pirate card from your graveyard to your hand, then do the same for a vampire, dinosaur, and merfolk. So I can pull... I mean, I have a couple dinosaurs in here, like 2 or something. A couple pirates, like 4. And then a couple vampires, like 2 or 3. They're organized by cost now. So we have 2 2s, 3 2s, maybe 4 2s if we play that. We're missing... We have 1 3, another 3, another 3, and another 3. And then some 4s. I don't know. Grim Captain's card is kind of game that wins a stalled card. A card that wins a stalled game. Are we going to have a stalled game? Click in the bar graph in the top right corner. Right. Oh, once I get to the deck list. So I'm not to the deck list yet is the problem. I was thinking about it for here. Oh, maybe here you mean? Just says beta. I think I'll be in a lot of stalled games with this. I think late game we are going to overwhelm them. I think mid game we're going to struggle. Wish that was an instant. Survive to late games with 2 3s. So you guys think... You guys are pushing towards Castaway. So this feels so good, though. 2 3 helps in our mid-game. I think that was a really tough call. I hope I made the right call. What does this mean? Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. I don't understand what that does. So I look. Let's say they have Tishana's Wayfinder in their hand. Does that mean I look at that and I say Tishana's Wayfinder can't explore? Is that what that does? Unknown Shores in here again. I don't mind that. Crushing Canopy in here again. Don't mind that. Anything that says tap, do stuff. Okay. I see. So is it activated versus triggered ability? Thanks. Tearing Blade's pretty valuable too. I mean, this can generate us artifact tokens, which is mana. And mana lets us do all of our late game conditions sooner, right? What's the bread theory? Shredder. Are we running red? We'd be running red for Bombard. I don't care about Swaggering Corsair. I don't care about Stampeding Horncrest, and I don't care about Buccaneers Bravado rather. I mean, I care a little bit about it, but I don't care that much about it. We don't have to run red. Don't have enough evasion for Prying Blade. What? Oh, because I have to hit him with it? Yeah, that's fair. It's a 2 equip cost too, which I don't like. But I do like equipment in this format. I guess I am looking now between Unknown Shores and Crushing Canopy, and if we're only playing 2-color instead of tricolor, Unknown Shores is a lot less value. So I guess I am leaning towards Crushing Canopy here. I think it's better than Plummet, because it gives me versatility versus white. So I would take Crushing Canopy here. One drop 1/2 isn't bad, isn't it? It looks really bad. Bombs removal, evasion, aggressive, then Drek. Huh. I hadn't heard that before. I think someone in my YouTube comments posted basically that synopsis, so they didn't use that acronym. Okay, I'm gonna grab Crushing Canopy here. I don't see a strong argument for anything else. I don't think Unknown Shores helps me here, because I don't think we're actually going tricolor unless we really, I mean, basically we'd be going tricolor from Bombard, and I don't know that that's really worth it. All right. Deadeye Tormentor right now seems really good to me. Alternatively, Blightkeeper. I like this guy for finishing off games. Like, that really wasn't bad on a shit ton of mana as drawing it late, but I think I would still take the Tormentor here. We almost first picked this like a million rounds ago, right? Like this, we almost took this over the Vampire. It feels like at this point I ought to just take it. I'm gonna take it. All right. Slice and Twain I'm not very excited about. Demystify I'm not very excited about. Duress, this is just garbage, right? Do I pick the uncommon? I guess Duress can be okay. I'll pick it because it's on color. Maybe we'll use it, but I don't think so. Queen's Agent versus Dual Strike. I mean, this is more exploration, but it's super slow at 6 mana. You love Duress? Okay. How do I play sideboard cards in Arena, guys? I don't understand how that works. It says Duress is a nice sideboard card. What does that mean, Subi? Like, isn't this Arena? Doesn't this mean I never get a chance to sideboard? You'd Spreading Rot? I wouldn't. I used to play a land removal deck a million years ago. What was that 5/5 fucking demon that you could tap to like destroy a land? Back when there were land destruction in this game that didn't cost me 5 mana. So, you know, I was playing Sinkholes and Rain of Stones or Stone Rain or something and Ice Quakes. I think it's, anyways, million fucking years ago. You can sideboard after game 1 or after game 2. Yeah, I know. I know I can change around afterwards, but I can't like react to them, right? No, it was like some sort of gremlins, maybe. I don't know. Armageddon, that rings a bell too. Yeah. That was a good red destruction, right? It was like creature, it was like artifact or land or something. Anyways, Land destruction decks piss people off too much. have the experience of being mana screwed without actually being mana screwed. I loved playing that deck. It was my favorite type of control deck. I don't know about these three. I have no idea. I guess I'd pick up Queen's Agent with the thought that maybe this would be useful at some point. Lifelink's all right. They all seem pretty bad to me. I don't see the point of spreading Rot. I'm never going to play that card. I mean, I can see the point if like mid-game, like I'm like, oh, they have one blue mana, then I'm going to destroy that blue mana, but probably not. So I'll just pick this up. I could see playing that, and I can't see putting that in the deck ever. So, all right. Rest of this shit, don't care, don't care, don't care. I guess I will take a uncommon, I guess. Green Triceratops, I might actually play. I'm never going to play that. Okay. Oh, I don't know. That's ramp. Do I want ramp in this deck? I feel like max mana is useful to us. Demonic Hordes. That might have been it. Like, is a 5/5 for like 6 or something? Or 4 maybe? Like the Chalice for the ramp. Well, we're not playing red. Does not tricolor. Yeah, 3 mana is a little bit expensive, I agree. Nice. 4 for a 3/3. Seems good. Okay.